look there. Night number 3. They did it again. Jam filled once again. And going back to last summer, there were some songs maybe we felt like, this is different. Maybe they're not quite hitting these peaks. Songs like Wolfman's are back on the train, just to mention a couple that were just I'll just say different, but maybe they were working towards something like what we got tonight. And this Wolfman's in the first set. Oh man, I don't want to say they're like the best Wolfman's ever, but my God, man, one of my favorite in recent memory. And I loved all of the Wolfman's that we were getting in like 17, 18, 19, even last summer. It finally worked its way into some really good ones. So, but nothing like tonight. Wow. And it was in the first set. And it was after we got a twist. And we got some jamming in Your Pet Cat. We got Total Darkness and Divided Sky. Trey had to ask twice. The first time he quietly, politely asked. Guess my man didn't hear him. So then we get moving on. And we get Mike Gordon's Mull in the first set. Just jams everywhere a little bit. And so, but look, we get started with an Axilla. I'm going with Axilla 3. It was Axilla. Then we got the Axilla 2 ending. So to me, that equals Axilla 3, no? Alright, so, I believe so. I think some will agree. Some will not. Some will not care at all. Doesn't matter. That should be so we should put a question mark there instead of an equals. So then we get going here with Twist, and not a whole lot of feel like, not the need to force in, beach or sand or sea or ocean related songs tonight. And it led to some good stuff. We got a little wild with the S's over there, as you can see. Your Pet Cat, the chilling, thrilling songs. We've just been kind of waiting for one of them to go crazy. Martian Monster occasionally tries. Pet Cat getting it done tonight. And then, like I said, we got Total Darkness for Divided Sky here. The pause was brief, but that's because we got so darked out. Then Trey just really, post-pause, just really going into it. A lot of Trey tonight on the jams, too, Maybe I don't want to say it's not flat out soloing, but just hard leading. And on the Wolfman's, we went a couple. We went here, we went here. There's all kinds of, there was like 2 separate kind of jams within that Wolfman's. So it's definitely, it's hard to pick the jam of the night most, like last night and again tonight. Some nights really, really sticks out. God, probably Wolfman's, though. I don't know, but then you had to Set Your Soul Free. I know Set Your Soul Free is one of them songs that, kind of like Soul Planet. But boy, once they get the boogie on the jam, like they did tonight, it's hard to deny that song. And then, like I said, we got some mic action there with Mull, and then Cavern. They didn't end it with the Wolfman jam. I wasn't sure how long the set was going to run. It seemed like we were not going to have time, and it was going to be one of them sets that just ended with a crazy jam. We got a nice telephone ring in Wolfman's Brother. Believe we got a proper ending. I think they followed back in and gave us a proper ending in the Wolfman's. Got the knocking on the door from Professor Fishman tonight. And so we got, like I said, the Set Your Soul Free. It's, it's Set Your Soul Free. It's at a certain point. Like I said, the jam's going to take off. People are going to be going off in the crowd, dancing, and, that's what we're here for, man. We're here for some jams. So Set Your Soul Free does that. Not waiting around to the second song tonight. Although, again, really, this whole block. Say not really going to wait around to get jamming tonight for the second song. Simple does it. Sense and Subtle Sounds getting the full-on treatment, too. So that's always a positive. Cross-eyed and Painless. It was too late in the set to turn this into one of them whole sets where they just keep dangling in and out of Cross-eyed. Finally, after I said so much Trey, while it was good Trey, it was a lot of Trey in all the jamming. Page, is working on this sound. Or he's not really working on this sound. He's got this sound last night and again tonight, where he just demands to be heard. But late in the Cross-eyed jam, not necessarily that sound, but he kind of takes the lead and really takes the jam over. And, there was times in Your Pet Cat where it really sounded like a Page song, maybe like I Always Wanted It This Way, one of them Page kind of EDM jams, kind of sounded like that. In Your Pet Cat, possibly for brief moments in Wolfman, same thing with Set Your Soul Free. And then finally, we got to cool down, kind of taking a little break on the jam party for Waste. Felt appropriate there. And then Blaze On. Not to end the set with Waste, but a little more jamming here from Blaze On. So, not to compete with all of this. So maybe Wolfman's might have been number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. 5 solid, really good jams. And plus a Divided Sky, Mike Gordon's Mull, the debut of Axilla 3. and then the encores. Nothing to walk away from. I don't no need to walk away when you're down here on the resort and you're staying right there at the show, but we get Wedge, Sleeping Monkey, as Trey mentioned. He again thanked the hosts and everybody down there at Moon Palace for having them. They must be getting the hookup. That's 2 nights in a row he's shouting out the host. Last night CID got the treatment, tonight and last night. So boy, I'm sure it's great down there as it is, but man, imagine being John Fishman getting a hookup at the Moon Palace. So Sleeping Monkey, a shout out to them, and then Slave. I love Slave. Probably if I could have handpicked it, I would have stuck it in there ending tomorrow. But it's not really a traffic deal tomorrow. So Slave to the Traffic Light, and then parts of that, bam, Trey flexing, getting powerful in the Slave to the Traffic Light. So back-to-back nights, they get it done, Thank you, Phish. Thank you guys for watching. All right, man, take a look at it before we go. We got the deal done, man. Hell yeah, they did. One more. What we got? We got some things. Yes. Yeah. That was everybody in the crowd when it was over. Yeah. So there used to be some people up there on the balcony. I gotta go. I was gonna reference the people on the balcony jamming, but I was all like, balcony? Boom.